Hi, I'm Brendan Mills and welcome to episode 2 of Finance Coach TV, you and your business's finance coach. So in episode 1 we started talking about the importance of understanding financial information, and that's the mission here at Finance Coach. And people often ask though, why the hell do I need to learn financial information? Why do I need to understand that? It's hard enough just keeping up to date with everything else that goes on in business. And they acknowledge, yes, successful business people do understand it. They do understand their finances and what it means, cause and effect, and what impact it has on their business. And I often use the analogy, it's like healthy eating and exercising. All of us know that it's good for you, but very few of us actually go ahead and do it. So I want to share with you a story today, which is true, but I've changed the name of the person involved. And in the book you can download on this website, this story is actually in complete detail in one of the very first chapters. But I'm going to share with you, a very quick snapshot of that story. And it's about a guy called Gerry. Now, Gerry ran a very successful construction business from a very young age, in his 20s. He built his business and had a lot of success. And the way he judged his success by was how big are the contracts that he's winning and how many people is he employing. He had an accountant, he had a bookkeeper. And those people, what they were doing was they were doing their role. The bookkeeper was doing a good job as she was doing her bookkeeping. The accountant was doing a good job doing the tax and things like that. And Gerry was very happy because he was pulling out a certain amount of money each month to maintain this very nice lifestyle that he had built for him and his family, for his wife and his daughter. And this continued to happen for 10 years, very successful. Drove the nice cars and you could see the success. But something happened in 2008 which kind of stopped him, the GFC. And he didn't realize that his business was not in a position to survive the GFC. As I mentioned before, he based his success on the size of the contracts he'd been winning, the number of the contracts and the people he employed, or the number of people he employed. Now he was being told by the bank that he was out of resources. He'd maxed out the equity in his house, and also the overdraft in his business had been maxed out. He had nothing left. So this is around Christmas time 2008, and this is where I met Gerry. And we managed to put together a plan. So he was at $1 million in debt, basically, in December 2008, and they want to shut him down. And what they did was we actually managed to get the bank off his back momentarily so he could continue to trade. And over the course of the next 12 months up to December 2009, we actually managed to clear the debt. And I joke with people, when I share this story, I go, I've never seen somebody so happy to have no money in their bank account. And what Gerry had achieved over that 12 months through a variety of strategies and things we'd implemented was build a bit of equity back in his house and pay down the debts. And he confided a story to us in December 2009, and he said after the meeting that we had 12 months before where the situation was very dire, he went home and he went for a swim in the pool, and he was lying on his back on top of the water just floating. And if anyone's ever done that, when you're looking at the sky and if you exhale, your body naturally sinks towards the bottom, which he did. And most often people just lie there, look up and then go back up again. And Gerry actually thought, what if I stay here? If I stayed here, all the debts would be cleared. We've got the insurance policies to cover all those contingencies. My family would be financially okay. And the only reason he didn't stay down there is he couldn't bear the thought of his daughter or his wife finding him in the pool like that. And that's the power of understanding your financials. A business which you think is successful or is successful can very easily turn around in a short period of time to face the other way and actually be a catastrophe waiting to happen, or potentially have happened, as in his case. And fortunately he lived on, built a successful business and continues to trade today. But the key is taking responsibility. So my message and my takeaway point for today is take stock of where you're at. Be brutally honest with yourself and go, what do I know? What do I understand? But what don't I understand? What am I missing? What information don't I know? And take responsibility. And look, hey, you're watching this video. So you're already starting to take responsibility for wanting to learn those missing pieces. And I'm going to guide you through that journey as well. So thank you for watching and look forward to seeing you in episode 3.